These are actual outcomes or tasks of the blueprint. I'll try to go through a few of them. Let's say one of the first tasks you would most likely want to do is locating a third column in agile deployment. It's taking a backup and restore. So having a correct backup and restore procedure is probably one of the first things you would like to do. And as you can see, these aren't all of them aren't difficult tasks. A few of them are, of course, a bit more difficult, but there are different levels, let's say, of difficulty within these tasks. So a backup and restore is most likely one of the first ones you would like to do. But on top of this column, you also see high availability and disaster recovery. That could be overkill for smaller companies. So it's not, you don't have to do everything within a blueprint or nothing. That's what I said when you can cherry pick specific elements you're interested in and drop the other tasks that don't sound interesting to you at all. So for example, high availability, we can drop that one if it's not usable or interesting for a company. Another example is in the fourth column, analytics proficiency, if we talk about skill belts. With skill belts, we are targeting mostly our Tableau desktop users. We want to make it a bit more fun to learn new things by adding a layer of gamification on top of their learning paths. That means if you are able to create a Tableau dashboard, for example, you become a blue belt. If you're able to create a dashboard and you can train your colleague and you can prepare data sources, you become a black belt. As an example, it's always nice that people have something to work towards, that they know what's the next level, how they can get rewarded. A final example would be, for example, the lunch and learn in the most right column. Lunch and learn, we try to call it kickstart training is a better term for it, in my opinion. A lot of customers, they just start buying licenses from the moment that they get a request. From the moment that they get the request to that someone wants to use Tableau. So instead of just you buying or ordering a new license, it's often a good idea to introduce certain people to Tableau first. That's why we often advise a 2-hour intro session to just show people who are interested in Tableau what Tableau can actually do, how it works, how they interact with it. Because otherwise you might face the issue that people who have bought a license will not actually start using it. And that's a big waste, to be honest. So all of these small things, small elements, small tasks are all within the blueprint for you to pick from, let's say.